Some scams work simply because we are ready to fall for them. This next scam is one of the most common, and you will probably know someone who has been taken in by it. This is the bogus agency scam. Our hustlers have rented out an empty office space, which they've rigged up with concealed cameras to show us how the bogus agency scam works. They've called their fake agency TRH Casting and are holding auditions to look for some of Britain's undiscovered musical talent.
The bogus agency scam is one of those really dreadful con games that plays on people's hopes and dreams. And in this case, you pick somebody out who's looking to be a star, and you give them the opportunity that they've always dreamed about, and you use that to extract as much money as you can.
The hustlers have invited some wannabes to the TRH casting office. Their challenge is to seduce each of them into parting with £500. Paul is posing as the agent. After introducing himself, he launches into his sales pitch.
Not easy. We're scouring right now looking for new talent. What we're looking for is people with a good voice. So what they're looking for is people with legs, people who look like they're going to grow.
Oh, it seems very promising.
Paul cunningly sows the seed that money might have to be handed over.
So what we're trying to do is find people that are willing to move forward, invest in themselves. I mean, are you ready to invest in yourself? If you're willing to invest in yourselves, you know, they think they can market and take for it. Hello. Oh, Jess. How are you? Thanks for coming in.
As if the victims weren't already intrigued, it's time for the hustlers to introduce their first convincer. Jess enters the scene posing as a successful agency client. Her job will be to persuade the mark what a great service the agency provides and what an amazing demo tape could be theirs if they sign up.
It was brilliant. The producer's fantastic. You get to put like 3 songs on, like you're there for the whole day and it's fantastic. They organised everything for me and the producer was fantastic. I had, oh God, it was so good. I had the best day ever. On and off, really.
There you go.
Thank you.
Do me a favour, don't let anyone listen to that for the next week.
Okay.
Keep it for yourself.
I wasn't gonna.
You're going to be very, very happy. I'd love for you to let me have a look at that, but right now we've got Francis Abagnale, who's an A&R guy. Would you mind if I brought him in? Let him hear this as well?
No.
Now comes convincer number 2. Alex is posing as a record industry hotshot, here to listen to them sing. The story is, if they impress Alex, they may well get a lucrative recording contract. In fact, this is just another lie.
Okay. What are we going to hear?
I'm going to sing a little bit of Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You.
Excellent. Okay.
Bittersweet memories, that is all I'm taking with me.
Wow. That's a great voice.
Thank you.
She's got a lot of talent, and our hustlers seem really impressed. But what will they make of the next guy?
I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you wanna leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me.
Very nice.
Very good.
They seem to love this performance too. And what about our final duo?
That girl who showed me that love is truly blind, that love is truly blind.
Great, guys. That's great.
Yep, they're still bowled over, proving that a performance of any standard would get exactly the same reaction from our hustlers every time.
Okay.
Alex makes his exit and leaves Paul in the room to seal the deal.
That never happens. I have never seen Francis Abagnale tell somebody he wants them.
Really?
Now the marks have been suitably buttered up, it's time to hit them for the money. First, the duo of brothers.
I'm willing to put in £1,000. Are you willing to put in 500?
Yeah, 500. Yeah.
They're keen to part with their cash. And when presented with a contract not even worth the paper it's written on, they're quick to sign up and write down their credit card details. Next, our solo male. How will he respond?
Considering yesterday I was considering going back to work on Friday to drive my truck.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking about getting £500 together so I can get a demo tape to, demo CDs.
He seems pretty unsure. Looks like Paul has his work cut out. How will our final mark take it? She has a few questions.
Will I get copyright?
Absolutely. We will continue to own copyright. That's if we want to move forward, if you get a deal that really, really works for you, I would be willing to pay, it's £1,500 for the recording time in a studio. I will pay 1,000 of that. That's my investment in you. You will still own your own material.
Paul hits her with one final push.
I'd like to make you part of this. Do you want to do this? Is this something you'd be interested in?
Well, I've got to grab it with both hands. Really.
I think you've got to grab it with both hands and jump in. Do you have a credit card or anything like that?
I do, yes.
Thinking she might be missing out on the opportunity of a lifetime, she buckles under the pressure. And back to our truck driver. What has he decided? He's fallen for Paul's clever seduction techniques too, and finally puts pen to paper. Job done. The hustlers are now £1,500 richer. Not bad for just a morning's work. In the real world, bogus agents will set up their offices, stay for a month to swindle as much cash as they possibly can, and then move on without a trace. So, how did they feel when we revealed to them that 3 hustlers had just taken them for a ride?
They take vulnerable people and they just take the piss. That's what I think. Sorry if I'm not allowed to swear, but yeah. I just think they're utter arseholes for doing that to people.
The talent agency scams have become much more prevalent recently because of X Factor, Pop Idol. Everybody wants to be a star, and those programs have made it quite visible that you can become a star. So the talent agency scammers are tapping into that current fascination with becoming a star quite quickly. So they charge you an upfront fee, and you'll hear nothing.